So, my topic for today is developing of HACCP plan. What is developing HACCP plan? HACCP plans are prepared for each process or product identify possible hazard and controls in place to make sure the hazards are eliminated or controlled to ensure acceptable levels in the food product. Today, I explain the hazard HACCP, which stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points, with an example of orange juice. Before getting to the example, we must have small brief all the hazard. The hazard system was first introduced in the 1960s in NASA to ensure food safety for astronauts. The application of the hazard system, in addition to the prerequisite programs and the GMP's good manufacturing practices, provides the best protection for food. The application of the hazard system ensures that the company controls of the type, all types of hazard, if it is physical hazard, chemical hazard, biological hazard, or other types of hazard. Our example today, orange juice, will train ourselves how to make an hazard plan for any food we want to make. First, we must understand the 12 steps to develop hazard plan are divided the 5 primary steps and 7 basic principles. Today we explain in details the 5 primary steps for hazard plan. First step, assemble the hazard team. Number 2, describe the product components and storage condition. Number 3, the intended use and consumer. Number 4, draw a flow diagram to describe the process. Number 5, on-site confirmation of flow diagram. Our example was the orange juice. So the hazard team for this orange juice in this company will be from different departments: top management, quality and food safety, production, sales, maintenance, and purchasing, and we'll understand later on will the benefits and the importance of each department for this department. Number 2, for the orange juice, we must have a description for the product components and storage condition. For example, in this orange juice, our natural pasteurizer orange juice, this is the description and its components was orange plus water, specification, sugar-free, and methods of preservation stored in the refrigerator in temperature 4 to 8 Celsius. This is an example. We also mention how many calorie the millimeter of the bottle itself of the orange juice. Number 3, the intended use and consumer. The intended use, we can mention that we can drink directly from the bottle. The user category, for example, from age 2 years old, and not recommended for patients with pressure. This is example. There is any medical precaution on the label of the product and the expiration period for from 14 to 15 days. Number 2, number 3, and the hazards plan, many of the data written of the label of the product. So first thing to be understood, in the small ground when we are receiving all the orange juice from well trusted supplier of orange fruits by harvesting these orange fruits. So this is the flow diagram. First, receiving of orange juice. You must take care. Number 2, sorting of orange. Number 3, washing of this good orange fruit, and the drain of wastewater and orange fruits will be squeezed out. Step number 4. So step number 5, filtering the to remove any peel or seed. Number 6, concentration because it's a natural juice. Number 7, Reconstitution by adding water. Number 8. Pasteurization, heat combling to kill microorganism. Number 9. Bottles filling, you must take care, for example, between differentiation of. Step number 5, filtering. Number 10, bottlescaping. Number 11, X-ray. To make inspection of this any residues in the bottle. Number 12, dating the bottles. Number 13, packing the bottles. Number 14, arranging on pallets. Number 15, the storage of these pallets, and we must take care of the temperature control and this warehouse and for massive distribution. This is the brief of our flow diagram, number 1 to 16. So we must take care of our flow diagram. So next, we have the 7 principle of hazard. Conduct a hazard analysis. First, conduct a hazard analysis. You conduct a hazard analysis to identify and evaluate based on experience, illness data, scientific reports, and other information. Number 2, identify the critical control points. A point or step at which control can be applied and is essential to prevent or eliminate a food safety hazard or reduce it to an acceptable level. Number 3, establish critical limits. Critical limit ensure that a biological, chemical, or physical hazard is controlled by a CCP. Each CCP should have at least one critical limit. Number 4, monitor CCPs. A special and important place in the monitoring and control of food safety. It is the output of an assessment relating to a specific food process and ensures significant hazard requiring management are effectively monitored and controlled when a deviation is detected. Number 5, establish corrective action. There are 3 sequences of corrective action. First step, stop the line or process and segregate affected product. Number 2, adjust process to bring the CCP back under control and correct the cause of the deviation. Number 3, document and record the action taken. So number 6, verification. The act of verifying the state of being verified, evidence that establish or confirms the accuracy or truth of something. Number 7, record keeping or documentation. A well-kept record can protect the practitioner in instance where the legal defense of their actions is required. Documentation also ensures a matter of professionalization and proof of the improvement of practices. That's all. Thank you.